Hello, everyone. This is Positively Positive. My pronouns are they, them, theirs, or he, him, his. Today is June 17th, 2020, and the question that was asked by the Aromantic Spectrum Union for Recognition, Education, and Advocacy, AUREA, had asked me this question: what is my favorite thing about being aromantic? I'm also asexual too, but I identify as gray aromantic and gray asexual. The reason why I identify as asexual because like as a teenager, child in my since the age of 20 at from age 20 and below, I had no sexual interest or desire for sex. And then I am also aromantic because I've been single for like 31 years and I was born in 1989, so I'm 31. But I also know I'm gray because my sexuality is fluid because like I do like sex cuz like at the age of 21, that's when I started being more fluid in terms of being gray aromantic and gray asexual. And like now currently I don't feel like I am those identities, but however that was like my identity in middle school and I didn't even know it. Like I found out the terms aromantic and asexual at the age of 24 and I'm 31 now, so I've been like identifying as aromantic and asexual for like 6 years. However, that was my experience as a teenager, college years, like being aromantic and asexual. But today, currently, at this moment in time, I'm very gray, and I feel like I'm more like further on the like sexual and romantic spectrum, but like that's also my identity because I have been single for 31 years, so it's like a different reality. So the question was like, what's my favorite part? It's been actually tough being these identities because like a majority of people just do not understand like just like how just romantic culture is like on this pedestal. Like I do appreciate my friendships, but sometimes I feel like where are all my friends? Like I know thousands of people was like, dang, can I just get someone to attend an event or something or just talk? I know I ghost on people so much, but anyway, so I'm just like, yeah, it's really hard being aromantic and asexual. It's also really hard being gray because like I know being gray is a different reality because some people are sex repulsed and romantic repulsed, and that's very valid. And also like one and then like people could just be like one or the other. Like for me, like I'm both at the same time, both aromantic, asexual, as well as gray. So I'm in this gray vortex of like mass space because I feel like yes, I have a sexuality, but sometimes I feel like I do not have a sexuality because right now I'm just like really fluid and I'm just like I'm about, you know, it's like a sex or sex positive. So I'm more like on the romantic sex side of things. So like identity is really complicated. So I'm like, yeah, it's hard being all of these identities. It's tough. But the most favorite thing is actually people wanting me for my brain instead of chasing me after my body. Cause like, yeah, that's so beautiful. Like that's like what I appreciate about, I guess, aromantic asexual identities and demisexual people. They just like really want to get to know you for your brain. Like I want someone to like me for my brain and my smarts and my wits and my character. And that's why I appreciate friendships, because it's like, yeah, you like me for my brain, not for my body. And then what's tough about this society is just like the hierarchies of relationships, as well as like the hierarchies of like gender and race and anti-black racism, because that stuff is real and trauma of like all these complex identities of like asexual, aromantic, black, people of color, disabled, HIV positive. Like it's good to be aware of these like intersections. I feel like that's like my favorite things about the asexual, aromantic, demisexual community is like they really want your brain, like get to know your brain, and like that's so awesome. Like, I really wish society emphasized the importance of community spaces. Like, I haven't dated. Like, sure, like I had sex and I enjoyed it, and sure I had some romantic connections, but like I wouldn't like wasn't a relationship. Like, I never did like the move in like into the apartment together, or like, oh yeah, this is my life partner. Like, I never had a life partner. I feel like my life partner is myself, but I also been so hard on myself, because it's like I just do not fit in with this society of like people who talk about like, oh yeah, I got all these partners. I'm like, for me, I'm like, I have all of these friends, but sometimes I'm like, where all my friends at? Like, it's like, I appreciate the people who show up. Like, that's awesome. Thank you for supporting me. Like, people who like support me financially, and those who just are in my life, like family and stuff like that. Check out my blog. It's called Dating Politics as a Black asexual person who is gray asexual, gray aromantic, and HIV positive since birth. Positive to be positive.net. Please support this artist with these thoughts, these ideas, these intersections, because we're awesome being like our unique selves. Like, have a good day. Bye.